guys, my name is Star. I'm professionally diagnosed with depression, anxiety, autism, schizoaffective disorder, and intellectual disability. And I want to be completely honest about my feelings. Most of the time I try to hide my negative emotions, but then as it accumulates, like on the inside, eventually I explode on one person, basically. And it's unpredictable. It could be anyone. And I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me. It might be my schizoaffective that causes that. Or it might be possibly undiagnosed NPD, because I do suspect I have narcissistic personality disorder, mainly because as a kid, I learned how to lie and manipulate at a really young age. The weird thing is that it was self-taught, because I thought if I could manipulate neurotypicals into thinking that I am the ideal person for them, then neurotypical people would like me. As a kid, I was also very, very dramatic. This is also another reason why I suspect I could have narcissistic personality disorder. But as a kid, I would also hurt animals, hurt people, throw shit across rooms, pretty much any violent action you can name of. Thank fucking God and not sexual, though, because I would feel so bad if I did that to someone as a kid and then I didn't realize what I did wrong until I'm an adult, and then I'll be like, oh shit, I did that to someone and I didn't know that was wrong. But thankfully none of that happened. But another reason why I suspect that I am a narcissist is because I am very selfish. I will do things without hesitation and without considering other people's feelings. My emotional abusers did get one thing right about me when they did abuse me, and that is they called me selfish and narcissistic. And I know they're right, because I should not have been expressing anger or anything like that. I should just do nothing about shit, because it's better that way, because you cause less trouble that way. This particular trait I have because of my possible narcissism is probably the most dangerous, and that is I will literally do anything for attention. Like anything. One time, I can name one instance as a kid. One time as a kid, I purposefully hit my arm against a wall to get attention and sympathy for having a bruise, but I didn't enjoy doing that. I just enjoyed the attention, if that makes sense. Another symptom of NPD I have is I am really good at making first impressions despite being autistic. A lot of people seem to say I'm a nice person. But I am actually very angry and bitter, especially towards my abusers, which they may not have meant to hurt me, but they fucking hurt me, you know? Another reason why I think I have narcissistic personality disorder is because I lack the emotional and intellectual empathy. I don't feel that towards people. If someone's crying, I'm just gonna leave because I don't know how to react. Sometimes I'll try to hug someone when they're crying, but at the end of the day, I have no clue what to do because I cannot feel what they're feeling. I mean, I am able to feel emotions, but I'm not able to understand other people's emotions. It could also be due to my autism, but I think there might be some NPD in there. And another reason why I think I am a narcissist is because I have one victim that I abused, and I forever. The scary thing is that I don't regret any actions I take. That's the scary thing. That's also another reason why I think I'm a narcissist. Like, I could do something bad and not feel bad about it. I choose not to do bad things the majority of the time, though, because it does not benefit me. It does not benefit anyone around me. So, yeah. Most of the time, I try to stay out of people's way because I know interacting with people might end badly. And if you trust someone too much, that could be bad as well. So, yeah.
You used to be so beautiful, but now you're just a bitch. Bitch. Not even worth my breath. Bitch. Excuse me for a second while I bang my head against this wall. And I'm
I just remembered. Oh my god, dude. I have to tell you guys this story because it is so fucking bad. But it's so funny. I just remembered that. Okay, so basically I was working in retail and I was put in charge of answering the phone. And I don't know why, but I got really, really bored all of a sudden, and I was like, you know what? I'm in the mood to cause some chaos. And that happens quite often when I'm bored. I will cause chaos just because I'm bored. But anyway, I caused a bunch of chaos, and you wanna know what I said on the phone? Without even thinking about it, I picked up the phone and I said, "Hey, vagina." I called someone a vagina. And the poor woman on the other end, she was like, "Excuse me?" And I hung up. Before anybody is like, "Oh my god, Star, that's so unprofessional." I was 18 and it was my first job, so I didn't know how to be professional. I mean, I kind of still don't, but still. she just said, "Excuse me," and she just starts laughing on the other end. So people are saying Jinx is neurotypical and Jinx is not mentally ill. Sorry, my bangs were bothering me. But bitch, Riot confirmed she has schizophrenia. Like, they confirmed that shit, if you don't believe me. Google says yes. Personally, I headcanon Jinx as being schizoaffective because I also have schizoaffective disorder, which, if you don't know what schizoaffective disorder is, schizoaffective disorder, also known as schizoid bipolar disorder, is basically a combination of bipolar and schizophrenia. Much like Jinx, my mood could be way up high or way down low within seconds. I'm not even exaggerating. Like, there was one time I met this girl, and then within a day of knowing her, I fell in love with her really fucking quick. And yes, mental illness symptoms can get worse if you're in love with someone. And this is the most recent psychotic episode I had. It like happened a month ago. But I think I was in psychosis. I don't know for sure. It kind of felt like I was like in and out of like consciousness. Like, that's what usually having like hallucinations or delusions feel like, is like you're somewhat there, but you're not like conscious of like what's happening, and you like have like hazy memory, extreme mood swings, all that shit. And within a day, of us, within like a week of us talking, I was convinced she was my soulmate. And one day she didn't respond to my text for like a day. I'm not even kidding. And I got so freaked out, I thought she was gonna leave me. So I said, please don't leave me. Other people have left me in my life. Yeah, my schizoaffective is that bad. It's really, really bad. I'm on antipsychotics, so I see hallucinations less, but my abandonment issues and mood swings are still a massive problem. Although I don't feel as much mania and depression as I used to because I'm on meds. But yeah. Pretty much all the symptoms of schizoaffective fit Jinx perfectly. So these are the symptoms of schizoaffective disorder, and you could pause to read, but I promise you these things would fit Jinx to a T. Like, cognitive belief that an ordinary event has special and personal meaning, delusion, thought disorder, racing thoughts, thoughts of suicide, or false belief of superiority. Mood, anxiety, euphoria, hopelessness, limited range of emotions, loss of interest or pleasure in activities or mood swings. Psychological, depression, hallucinations, paranoia, psychosis, hearing voices, or grandiosity. Behavior, social isolation, impulsivity, self-harm, or sorry, I accidentally stopped recording, or sudden increase in energy. Whole body, appetite changes or restlessness, also common, rapid and frenzied speaking. All of this shit fits Jinx perfectly. I also think Jinx might have BPD, which is borderline personality disorder. And I also think she could have PTSD. But like Google says she has those things, but I don't know if Riot Games has officially like stated anything. Wow. Jesus Christ, my schizoaffective also makes it really hard for me to speak because I speak so fast and naturally that sometimes I don't even say the word properly. Like, to give you an idea of what's going on in my head, I am constantly like going, and then I'll like crash for a few days, and then I'm like suddenly way back up, and then I keep going, and then I crash again, and then I keep going, and it's like a whole circle, bro. It's a whole ass cycle. I've gotten better at managing my emotions, but there are still times where I am either manic or depressed. And I'll probably have to live with that for the rest of my life because I'm schizoaffective. I also suspect I could be a covert narcissist because I relate to a lot of the criteria of narcissism. So yeah, I think I could either be a covert or like closeted. I don't know which one I would be, but yeah. It's fucking wild that people are like, no, Jinx doesn't have a mental... Yeah, she does. Riot said so. Riot said a couple screws are a little loose up there, and that's okay. We all have something wrong with us. I know a couple screws in my head are loose, too. But yeah, Riot said she's mentally ill, so she's mentally ill. She's one of us. One of us. I'm sorry, I'm way too passionate about this, but yeah. Bro, like, why do they call plant-based meat? It's not fucking meat! It's not! Also, ignore my wet hair, guys. I just took a shower. But anyway, it's not fucking meat! They're plants! They're plants! Like, that's like saying, oh, we got a beef-based fucking broccoli, bro. That's not how that works. Ugh. Oh my god.